I'm Ben Hooper, and this is Weekend Odds and Ends, a special Friday edition of the UPI Odd News Minute for April 24th, 2026. First up, a wildlife rescue in Scotland is caring for 3 baby rabbits that stowed away in an offshore container and wound up on the deck of an oil rig in the North Sea. Ithaca Energy said the baby bunnies apparently took shelter in the container in Dundee, Scotland, before it was transported by road to Aberdeen and loaded onto an FS Aquarius vessel bound for the Valaris Norway oil rig on the company's Cygnus platform, located about 93 miles off the coast of Lincolnshire, England. 2 of the rabbits were found running loose on the rig's pipe deck and were rounded up by members of the crew, who placed them in a box in the radio room with some water and fresh vegetables. The bunnies were transported back to Scotland, where they were turned over to the Newark Wildlife Rescue for care. The FS Aquarius returned to the oil rig, where a 3rd baby bunny was soon found hiding inside a forklift. The 3rd rabbit was also returned to the mainland, where it was reunited with its siblings. Moving on from drilling for oil to a well-balanced old goyle, a California performer known as the Unicycle Granny was named the oldest unicycle rider in the world at the age of 69 years and 189 days old. Linda Jarrett, who started riding her unicycle at the age of 10, first earned the record in January 2023 at the age of 66 years and 234 days old. She has now extended her record with a December 2025 performance on a unicycle in a production of The Nutcracker. Jarrett performed in Florida State University's Flying Circus while she was enrolled as a student, leading her to a circus career and eventually jobs as a Hollywood stunt performer. She still performs on her unicycle, as well as showing off other acrobatic skills in regional and community theater productions. Meanwhile, in Moose News, a Montana moose went for a self-guided tour of Bozeman and even took a nap in front of a radio station also called The Moose. Olivia Ballinger, a student at Montana State University, glanced outside her apartment Monday morning and saw a moose running across a neighboring vacant lot. She sent video of the creature to her father, Travis Ballinger, who posted it to his House of Montana Realty business page on Facebook. Ballinger, who holds the property listing for the vacant lot, said he hopes the video of the moose running past his sign will drum up interest in the property. The moose was spotted all around Bozeman on Monday, and even settled down for a nap next to the Moose 94.7 radio station. Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Information Officer Morgan Jacobson said the moose, which appeared to be an adult, was reported to officials, but they decided not to take any action. He said moose visits to Bozeman are unusual, but not unheard of. And finally, firefighters in Italy rescued a paraglider stranded in a tree, and the operation was observed by a curious spectator. A cow. Fire officials said 2 crews from Ivrea in Turin responded Thursday when a paraglider descending toward Vico Canavis became stuck in a tree about 26 feet over the ground. The firefighters used a ladder braced by ropes on each side to reach the man, who was then able to climb down uninjured. A video shared by firefighters shows the rescue being observed by a curious spectator, a local cow whose bell provided a soundtrack to the entire incident. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. Leave us a comment suggesting some names for the trio of oil drilling bunnies.